Yo, what is going on, beautiful people? It's your boy Mikey Trades, and today I'm going to be doing a breakdown of a trade I'm currently in. So let's go ahead and look at GBPJPY. So first things first, guys, I always like to approach the market on a high time frame perspective. I would recommend at least the weekly or the daily to start. Here, we'll start on the daily time frame. And I'll just go ahead and remove some of my drawings. Okay, when we look at the daily time frame, guys, we can clearly see that price has been trending bearish for quite some time now. So since we're already in a downtrending condition, sells are just inherently gonna have the highest probability for any kind of setup. Now, can you make money with buys? Absolutely. With this particular setup, we are actually looking to trade with the trends. So first things first, identify the major volume on the high time frame structure. Boom, I see bearish behavior. Then I go down into the full hour to get a clearer picture within this zone. And then, okay, cool. I have some of my areas marked up here. These are areas of supply and demand. Okay, so you can see that these key levels are being formed as we go as well. Now, when I go down into a really low perspective, I can see that, well, to start, we have lower lows, and lower highs. All I'm clearly looking to do, guys, is to take one lower high to the next lower low. Now, that's what this trade pretty much is. You know, I'm looking for a trend continuation. So this is part of my trend continuation setup. I'm looking to just literally trade with the trend on the 4-hour time frame. Let me zoom in a little bit more. Okay, on the 4-hour time frame, you can see that price is trending quite bearish. So we came from here, made a new low, made a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and then so on and so forth, right? Now, when price actually comes to these areas that I like to call lower highs, that is going to be the best place to look for an entry on any kind of short position. So that's pretty much what I'm doing, guys, you know, following the basics. I'm looking for a retest of a creation rather of a lower high off of a pullback. Okay, and I'm looking to definitely take profit at the previous lower low with the possibility of a continuation to the downside. That's pretty much what this is right here. This is that. So now that we got that ironed out, let's get back into the lower time frame and take a look at how our trade's doing. So last night I actually took a position on this trade, and it was this trade here. It went about 2% in profit before reversing back to my stop loss, which was trailed to break even. So I didn't really make anything off this trade. And then when I wake up for pre-New York, I see that early in the morning we are, you know, retesting this area. I always like to use fibs to kind of help me guide myself with what I'm looking for. Okay, so now how do I draw fibs? That's a whole other video, but pretty much I'll just take my fib. Let me make sure I have it right. Yeah, so I'll take my fib from this high down to that low, and I'll do it like this. I'll do it from bottom to a top for a sell. Boom, wick to wick. Now, when I look here, wick to wick, right? That's about right. Boom, boom. Okay, so I did black candle to black candle. That's going to be buy to buy candle. And as you can see, our entry was right around here at the 50%. So originally I was trying to trade this reversal zone and we got stopped out. It wasn't actually a fib level, but it was in between, you know, the area. So that's how that worked. This entry I like a bit better because we liquidated early sellers, including myself last night. And then we actually, you know, retested a 50% retracement of this swing high to swing low. And when I went down into the lower time frame, all I really wanted to see was some bearish flip behavior. I wanted to see a change of character, you may know it as, or shift in order flow. You may know it as that as well. Different names for the same thing. Anyways, here, when I actually saw this candle pattern, and then I was in the lower time frame, so I saw that first price, it was a low time frame deal, but check it out. We broke this low. We made a new low. So then I was like, okay. And then on the 15 minute, it looked like this. So breaking that low on the 15 minute, it created this 15 minute candle pattern. And I'm like, okay, that could be a thing, because I always like to measure the pip count of the body of the candle. So in this case, it's 19 pips. The last 6 candles to the left were all less than 19 pips. So when I look at this relative candle, it indicates that that particular candle, this bearish engulfing candle, has a strong bearish sentiment. It's feeling quite bearish. You know, the pip count is larger than the last few pip counts in the bullish candles. So that's like, okay, I'm looking for my first shift just based off of pip count of the candle pattern, and then it's shorted right to the 50%. So, you know, oftentimes, you know, highly volatile rather setups or pairs, kind of like GJ, they do that. You know, you can see like a false breakout, and then that turns into a candle pattern at a zone, and then it goes crazy. Stay with me. So here I got my entry right around here based off of, I believe it was this retest somewhere around here. Yeah. And let's see. Yep, so it was right around here, right after this 15-minute candle pattern. I entered right around here. It was, I think, in between this area. Stop loss above the high. You know, then you see that we have the same targets from last night. Price is pulling back a little bit right now. It actually just pulled back about 30 pips. So pulled back 30 pips to the upside. My stop loss is at break even once again, but this is kind of, you know, a breakdown of the setup. I used high time frame analysis on the 4-hour to identify the trend and identify my bias. I already had some of my zones marked up. I used a fib from the previous swing high to swing low to help me mark up my zones a bit better. And then I waited for entry confirmation at the fib level to actually execute. And pretty much I'm just going from fib level to fib level. I'm going for the 50% to the full 100%. So I'm just looking for a completion of this move. And guys, it was a bit wordy, but that is my breakdown on GBPJPY. Pretty straightforward. I am bearish on the pound yen. As you can see, our entry that we got in, it was around 8 a.m., actually turned into the 4-hour bearish candle pattern that you see here. So that's also a really good sign, is that when you enter a trade and it becomes a strong candle pattern on the high time frame, that is perfect. So what I'd like to see, guys, just to recap, is a continuation of price from here all the way down to here. I got my entry at the 50%, and I'm looking to take it down to the previous low from the market open last night at 186.45 area, with the possibility to continue even further if we break and close below here. That is my pound yen analysis coming into this trading week. I hope you guys got some value from that quick breakdown. Just remember, top-down analysis is always going to be your best friend. With that being said, guys, I'm actually relaunching a free trading community. It's Vibration FX. Link's going to be in the bio down below. It's a free trading group on Telegram. So I'm actually giving free access to everybody to my trading room. And I'm actually giving away free signals there as well. As I grow my community, I'm literally giving everything for free until I get myself a bit larger. So take advantage of all the free value I'm about to get, and stay tuned for the next video series. So have a good one, guys, and thanks for watching. Peace.